Passo della Consuma represents the first time this year that the riders reach an altitude of over 1,000 metres, and it comes here on stage 9, 170 kilometres from Sant'Epolcro to Florence. This climb was also used back in the year 2000 when Axel Merckx took the victory in a little under 8 hours. The riders won't be spending that long in their saddles today, but it's not going to be easy. I'm expecting to see quite a fierce battle at the start of today's stage. Try and get into that first breakaway because there's a reasonable chance of it staying away. Certainly for the pink jersey, they let the right brake go up the road. Not really got any reason to bring them back. So I'd expect to see a group of around 6 to 12 riders. And I'm also expecting to see the current King of the Mountains jersey holder in that group as well, because with 4 categorised climbs, there's a lot of points to pick up. Despite the longer climbs on today's stage, this is not really a big one for the GC riders because of the way they're situated. However, with the finish on a climb, they're still going to need to remain attentive just so that they don't lose any unnecessary time. By this point in the race, the riders will have covered 1,290 kilometres, which will have taken them roughly 32 hours. This particular stage comes the day after the first all-important individual time trial, the day before the first rest day, and 2 days before the first mountaintop finish. The 13-kilometre descent is really fast, really enjoyable. I've been reaching speeds of around 70 kilometres per hour, but there won't be too much urgency in the peloton at this point because they're only midway through the stage. I've literally just passed through the town of Passo, which features on this year's World Championships course. But today, it comes 11 kilometres before the finish, and both the climb up to it and the descent from it will play a key role in the outcome of the stage. And although the riders won't be stopping to look, from the top, you can pretty much see the finish line in the distance. Despite the long climbs today, the way that they're situated means that this is not a big day for the GC riders, but because the finish is on a climb, they're still going to have to remain attentive so that they don't lose any unnecessary time. The Italian Vini Fantini team, this will be the most important stage of the race taking place in their backyard, so you can be sure they'll try and get a couple of riders into that early breakaway. If the breakaway gets caught, and the race will be wide open. So I'm not going to make any predictions as to who will win, but I've seen this finish climb myself. Well, I've finally reached the finish line now next to the Piazzale Michelangelo. And that last climb's not too difficult at all, it's more of a drag. I've seen Mark Cavendish take victories on far harder finishes than that, so it's going to be the preceding climbs that make more of a difference to the outcome. When the World Championships visits here later on this season, the riders will face 10 laps of a 16.6 kilometre circuit, each of which contains over 300 metres of elevation gain. It's going to be a huge spectacle and what's going to be the hardest World Championships we've seen for many, many years. Well, I think stage 19 looks particularly exciting to watch on paper. It's only a short stage, I think it's just under 140 kilometres, but it goes over 2 climbs which peak at over 2,500 metres, the Gavia and then the Stelvio.